This was a very shocking information. Two armed gunmen took it up to themselves to walk up and pull a bullet in AKA's body. I guess at this point in time, we can safely say South Africa, we need to wake up. We need to reduce the crime rate right now. As we speak, there is a lot of investigation going on in this case, and I guess this has been the most serious investigation I have ever seen in my entire life, talking about South African gossip. At this point in time, there is no doubt that the police are seriously investigating this, and trust me, sooner or later, the information about the persons who are responsible for this will pop up. Well, in today's video, there is a latest investigation made by the police on AKA's passing. If you're new to my channel, if you're passing by for the first time, you're most definitely welcome to my YouTube channel, Afro Black Gossip. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, leave a comment on the comment section. Thank you for your love and support. A team of KwaZulu-Natal detectives are pouring over hundreds of hours of video footage, interviewing scores of people and trolling social media for any and every clue that could lead them to arresting the people behind the murder of rapper K9, aka Forbes, and his close friend Tebelo Tips Motswane. KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Police Commissioner Jen, speaking on Newsroom Africa, said detectives were in the process of tracing the movements of the hitman backwards in an effort to identify those who actually took away his life. He believed that AK was the main target of the hit and his friend Motswane was struck during the crossfire. In his words, our strategy is to trace the incident from the shooting backwards, how those people got to the spot of the crime scene, what their communication was, and what were their movements. The investigations that we are rolling out and the strategy that we are employing is that we are tracing it back from the shooting backwards as to how those people get called to the spot from the first place and everything else that involves their communication and their movements and so forth, he said. Nkwanazi said detectives were going through a massive amount of data to piece together the events leading up to the shooting and after the shooting. We are still analyzing quite a number of data that we collected, including video footage, cell phone data, communication, social media communications, as I am sure it's public knowledge that one of the deceased was communicating all his movement prior to him going to the place, so anyone would have access to those social media platforms would have known exactly where he was going to be at that given time, he said. Nkwanazi said there is no doubt in his mind AK's murder was contract killing. From the police, from the evidence that you collected, we have no doubt. But from what we have seen as the police, it is that two criminals that walk across the street, and there's one that walked past and stood on his side of the road. Another one walks around the car and shoots only AKA behind his ear. He did not shoot the friend that was with him. He only shot AKA. Double shots and they ran away, he said. Police believe that Motswane was killed by the bullets of the second shooter who was standing behind AK and his group. The second gunman fired a couple of shots in the direction that Motswane was in, but had not necessarily meant to hit him. He was shooting indiscriminately. It was not that Mr. Motswane was a target. Anyone standing in that line could have been shot. Our investigation, although I cannot reveal much about what we have heard and who we have identified, but it's safe to say we are investigating everything. Yes guys, at this point in time, we know very well that probably the police have an idea of what is happening. Probably they know the person who actually pulled the trigger. But what's your thought on this, guys? Do you think this was a contract act? Do you really think so? I definitely, for one, it's really suspicious and I feel somehow that way. Leave your thoughts on the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and see you in the next one. Bye bye.